Member of Parliament David Patterson was barred from leaving the country last night, and the Chief Immigration Officer Clifton Hicken is saying it was a mistake.
Likely is political. I mean, I found a statement by the Commissioner of Police saying that was mistakenly left as total nonsense, and I think it's an insult to Guyanese, an insult to the rule of law, insult to even the courts, because you know the courts have ruled on several occasions, on several matters, the Chief Justice, the High Court. I was Googling it. I mean, I can remember up in December 2022, the High Court has ruled that the police has no, Guyana Police Force has no authority, absolutely none, to place anybody on a no-fly list unless they have a court order. So for the Commissioner of Police to offer an excuse, I mean, that is a mistake, and he should have taken it off. It's just once again, I don't think he understands the role of the police commissioner or the laws of the Constitution, which he's sworn to uphold. I mean, if he can make that as an excuse that you have mistakenly not removed something that is illegal, and that is the excuse for the police force, I mean, it's laughable.
Well, that will be a costly mistake, as Patterson and his lawyer, Nigel Hughes, will bring constitutional action against the police.
Yes, I must say, my lawyer, Nigel, was upset. I've gotten calls from a barrage of other lawyers today, all senior counsels, well, 2 senior counsels, and insisting and offering assistance. I directed them to Nigel. They are incensed. I've gotten calls from civil society and strange enough persons. Well, I didn't take the call, but persons closely associated with the PPP. I didn't take the call. I was sleeping, so not that I ignored the call. But messages indicating it's their objections to what's being done. And if you speak to my lawyer, Nigel Hughes, you should get a comment from him, because up to last night he said that he sent a message to the Attorney General. This is even before I left, and I told him, obviously me being who I am, I told him that don't. He sent a WhatsApp to the Attorney General to find out what's really going on at the thing, and I, me being who I am, I told him don't pursue that any further.
The former government minister was part of an opposition delegation to meet with the Democratic Minority Leader and other top members of Congress to discuss a number of issues affecting Guyanese. He was scheduled to speak on oil and gas. Patterson detailed the occurrence last night after checking in at the Chalijagan International Airport to board an American Airlines flight to the United States. He posited that after clearing immigration, about 40 minutes after, he was told by a junior rank that his name was on a no-fly list. It came as a shock to Patterson.
A young constable approached me quite decently, quite politely, and said that there's an issue at immigration, and that they can't. My name appeared in their system as somebody who cannot travel. I inquired of him, well, I've already cleared. I mean, if your name is in the system, you will come flagged. And secondly, what is this all about? He said he doesn't know. I wouldn't repeat what he said to me quietly, confidentially. He said, but maybe I should speak to his senior officer. So when I got to the senior officer, she explained to me that they made a mistake, immigration. They felt it was a mistake, that they shouldn't have cleared me. But on double checking, they found, or I don't know what process they went through to find my name suddenly flagged in the system. She said that it's some ongoing investigation, if I'm aware of any ongoing. I said, no, there's no ongoing investigation that I'm aware of, but irrespective of that, you can't stop somebody from traveling. It's already on, it's a constitutional right, you have to have a court order. She says, well, he explained to me that that's what, she's just following orders. At that point, I called my lawyer, Nigel Hughes, who woke him up, grateful for that. And he spoke to this Lance Corporal, young lady. She said she's just following orders. He asked to speak to her supervisor, who turned out to be just a sergeant. and who related the same information that my name appeared on the system after. I don't know if it's before or after I cleared. I can't see it being there before I cleared, but and that immigration will allow me to travel. Nigel inquired of her if there's any court order. She said no. He inquired of her if they're aware that the courts have ruled that you can't debar anybody constitutionally, or the police can't debar anybody from traveling. She said she is, but unfortunately she needs to get clearance for any action that she does from somebody higher up.
By late this afternoon, the Guyana Police Force issued a formal apology to partisans